What's up, everybody? Welcome to my home in a room you very rarely see. But let's talk about it. I'm here to explain to you the reasons why Eminem's song Walk on Water didn't work. A lot of people say, oh, that song streamed 16 million, this and this. Listen, understanding how the music business works, and a lot of you guys do not. You guys just do not understand the gravitational pull as far as what they want to get accomplished with an Eminem record. This is not a 2 Chainz record. This is like saying, this is like their Michael Jackson of rap. This is Eminem. When an Eminem record comes out, it has to perform. So it cannot underperform, and they can't have that with this type of re-rollout of Eminem. They always try to reinvent Eminem and sell him again to the new generation that's coming up who may have heard of him years ago. I know it might be shocking for people to believe, but Eminem started like 18 years ago as far as grabbing the mass public. And my best friend who died very shortly after Eminem had released his first LP, and he was like in that, hi, my name is Slim Shady. He played that song and he said, this dude is funny. He gonna be like, watch him. He gonna be great. He's funny. And he went and got the album based off that song and played it and said, this dude's hilarious, man. And I'm like, I know him. We've heard of him from the battling scene, but we listened to him and everything else. But before he died, that was one of the guys he was like, watch out for him. Like, he's going to be something. So, that was interesting. And going to the whole situation as far as what is dealing with Eminem's record is why it didn't perform. Well, this is the thing. They followed a formula that has been done like since Michael Jackson. It's been before its time. You do the global, worldwide, mainstream song, then you do the urban song. The one that gets the heads to go, yeah, okay, I'm feeling that. That normally comes out right after the mainstream pop song. You let that play for a couple of weeks to see how it responds. Then you come with that urban track to get people on board. And the problem they had with this was that they had a situation in which you had a struggle of the minds. And what I mean that is probably different people had different views as to what song should come out. This happened on Michael Jackson's album for Thriller. See, Thriller had so many hit songs. Everybody was in a total agreement that Billie Jean should be the first song, but they thought it was a little too urban and might not cross over mainstream. So it was a little concerned about that because Beat It, they wanted Beat It to be the first song off the album. That song's gonna get them. That song's gonna get them cranking. Everybody loved Beat It. So Billie Jean ended up being the first song, and it became a worldwide phenomenon because it was basically released with a music video first. So the music video, people got to saw that, the floor lighting up. So even though it was more of a directed to an urban appeal, it had worldwide appeal. People were blown away by the video, everything. They just loved every bit of it. The moves, instant hit. So when Beat It came out, which was supposed to be the mainstream rock song, the urban people loved it just as much as everybody else in them. So it was another mainstream success. Couldn't go wrong. But Michael Jackson followed that formula all the way. Next album, he put out Bad, the mainstream song. Next song he come out with, The Way You Make Me Feel, the urban record. This is the formula that is followed throughout the career. And Eminem would normally use the BET cipher, and people's like, well, his album was supposed to come out. It was supposed to come out by now. The reason why it didn't come out was because of this response. I knew this was supposed to be the first official release single. They had a rollout on Saturday Night Live for Eminem to come out. They set these things up in advance. They knew what they were doing when they released that single. They thought it was going to be such a massive hit. Everybody's talking about it in happiness. But what happened was when they did the BET Cypher, which they normally do, Eminem do a cypher. It's normally a project that comes like right after it. Like the Slaughterhouse Project. They had the Slaughterhouse Cypher. Here comes a Slaughterhouse or a shady artist. Shady appearance on the radio from actually Slim Shady. You know, these are events that sets up the album being released. So that didn't happen. You saw all these things happen and no album come out. So that meant something went wrong, kids. Something went very wrong. And that doesn't happen on an Eminem scale. Now, going back to when they did his first album, even when he had, "Hi, my name is," it was the song that caught everybody attention, like hip-hop heads, when they had Bad Meets Evil, like that Dr. Dre, with him and Dr. Dre was both going on. They were like the angel and demons on there, on the shoulders. That video came out about the conscience. Everybody, MCs was like, yeah, I'm feeling this, and that beat hard. And Role Model came out, and they was like, okay, yeah, dude, for real. Now, when it moved on to the second album, when they came out with the My Name is Slim Shady and all that stuff, the second song to come out was Stan. Stan caught the urban crowd. The urban crowd was feeling Stan. Stan was a big hit. It crossed over on both sides. Mega success. Third album, rather, when he first came out, Without Me, they had to find another single to put out that would grasp the urban community. And one that grabbed them was Superman. Superman was the actual song that actually crossed over to the urban to let them go. In Encore, they didn't have that. Encore didn't have any of these things. So it fell flat. Now, try to tell you this formula because this is the setup. The Cypher this year did not go the way they planned. They thought this Cypher, him going after, him attacking Trump, would gear and spearhead a bunch of support from the urban community. Then they're going to drop the Beyonce song. Then he can come with another urban song to hook everybody into, you know, and back into Eminem. But he did not get the type of response from the general public from disrespecting Trump and dissing Trump in that cypher that he thought he was going to get and that they thought they would receive by him doing so. That brought off a kind of negative response because people have seen this act before from him. And now with social media and YouTube, it's harder to dictate to people because everybody's got an opinion. You can't shut everybody up. I'm not the only one that knew that this happened before. Everybody's seen this before when he was going at it with Bush. And he made the protest song then. And now with internet, people could go back, pull stuff up, like look at this, look at this, look at this. He's doing it again. This. Oh, now Eminem wants to talk about it. So now he wants to care about Black Lives Matter. Now he wants to do this and that. Now Eminem's like, whoa, this was not the goal. This was not the plan. Now that has backfired. Now that's not really used as promotion for him. They skipped over that to go to something else because it didn't gravitate the type of pull they needed. So it was like, look, we need to drop that Beyonce record now. If they see me with Beyonce, that's going to take off. They put all their marketing into it. I swear, every time I was on Apple trying to watch something else, they were forcing that song on me. It was like, Eminem, Beyonce, Walk on Water. Oh man. I can walk on water only when it's frozen. But I'm not Jesus. I'd be like, okay. All right. I mean, it's a commercial pop record. It just didn't work. I just think that was the wrong record for Eminem to come out with. It's not now. It's just like when he had Rihanna, the song with him and Rihanna. That song came out down the road. Like Love the Way You Lie, that came out down the road. And that's what you want to do. Come out down the road. Eminem needs to establish himself by himself as Eminem. Like when he did that song, I'm not afraid, take my hand, everybody, come take this road together through the storm. Let me know if you've been down the same road. I'm like, but y'all loved it. I'm like, he should have hired a singer to sing that hook completely. As he can, I don't know why they keep lying to Eminem. You got a great voice. These people get paid by Eminem. They are lying to him. He cannot sing. And they keep trying to make him into a singer. And he's like, sometimes I feel like singing, you know. You know, but I don't think I could sing. You can sing? Really? All right. Sometimes I think I'm crazy. I'm not just doing the thing. Don't make me coming. Oh, gosh. You people, you're the reason. I'm going to help Eminem's career right now because he's probably in a crossroads not knowing what to do. It's just hard for him not to repeat himself. That is probably like his main goal. Like, he's an MC at heart. So an MC at heart knows I don't want to end up saying the same it over and over and over again. Even though it's common to me, I know it's got to be common to y'all, and I'm going to get judged off of it. Even though I'll probably get you know, like, oh, let them slide, man. It's Eminem. They going to still be coming after me. And he probably, as an MC, mentally and psychologically can't take that. You know, he got to be different. I was like, I can't be like that. But the studios is like, we need you to be like that. In the new age climate is that the attention span is not based on album anymore. It's based on mostly singles. Like, you listen to an album now, it don't even fit the construction of, like they say now, they're like, I'm just releasing a playlist. To take away from the fact that the album is so disconjointed. There's no unity in nothing. You got like 3 songs that sound exactly the same, another 4 songs that don't fit, and then another 3. You're like, this is all confused. I'm mixed up. What is he doing here? Now it's like he's on a Caribbean thing. Now he's like trap music. This is a whole gumbo pot full of stuff that might have worked, but I'm not in the mood for all of this stuff. You've seen Chris Brown release like 16 hours long worth of music. You just seen all of these different variables take place in front of you. So with this climate you're in, you have to have something that's engaging right away. And the fact that he had Beyonce there for the song, on the song rather, it didn't take off because right now Beyonce's really not hot. She's not in demand. She's not been active. She's really just been chilling, doing some acting roles and just showing her face and being a mom. So that's not the place to do a Beyonce and release a Beyonce Eminem record. It's just like, oh, here Beyonce's back and she's with Eminem. And then you don't really see her champion the record at all. She's just really being a mom and worrying about doing the Lion King and stuff. She ain't worried about this. So she's not really out there. right now. When you did the song Rihanna was hot. Rihanna was out there. She was what was popping. So if there was an Eminem Cardi B song, it would have more effect right now than it would a Beyonce song. That's the main core here that we're trying to get to, is that people care about the here and now. It's quick memory. They're already forgetting Nicki Minaj. They're moved on to Cardi B. You want to make something relevant, do a song with Remy. You know, do something that's current, or come out as yourself. Come out, I'm Eminem, this is what I'm putting out. This is me, boom, this is my single, wham. That's it, it's just Eminem. That's how you gotta come out. You can't roll out featuring this person who's not really in the know right now. So hopefully this helps Eminem's career. Hopefully this helps out his team to try to figure out what the problem is and what is the disconnect. That is the disconnect. Too many cooks in the kitchen trying to tell the artist what should be out first. And then you ended up with an explosion of wasted money, because that was wasted money.